Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving headfirst into some pretty big news for fans of, well, the hero with the shield.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a report here detailing the latest official announcements.
So our mission today, basically, is to pull out the really key stuff from this report about the Rising of the Shield Hero Season 4.
Exactly. We want to figure out what these reveals, the promo video, the songs, the staff list, what they actually tell you, the viewer, about what's coming next.
Absolutely. Because the main thing is this official reveal, right? The first proper look, the music confirmed, the creative team locked in for Season 4. It feels like things are really properly moving now.
And what's immediately striking, I think, is the continuity,
Yeah.
especially with the studio.
Oh, yeah.
The report confirms Kinema Citrus is back for Season 4. They've been there since the anime first kicked off back in 2019.
Right. So for you watching, that probably means the visual style, the way the action feels, that whole look you got used to in Seasons 1, 2, and 3, it's likely sticking around.
Pretty much. Having that same studio means they get the world, they understand Nefumi's shields, the creatures, the whole vibe.
They've really defined the anime's look,
Yeah.
adapting Eneko Usagi's light novels.
Yeah, exactly. So keeping them suggests they're building on what they've already done, not like starting from scratch visually.
And that consistency, it goes beyond just the studio, doesn't it? Hitoshi Haga is directing again. He took over for Season 3.
That's right. And if you think back to Season 3, Haga's direction handled some quite important character arcs and plot points. So him returning, it suggests, they want to continue that particular focus on character and story development into Season 4.
We're also seeing Keigo Koyanagi returning for the scripts. And the character design team from Season 3,
Yeah.
Franziska van Wolfen, Sana Kamantu, and Masahiro Suwa, they're all back too.
Yep.
It really sounds like the main creative engine is staying the same.
It does, yeah. It points towards wanting to adapt the source material faithfully while keeping that character look we saw evolve in Season 3. But there's one interesting little change in the directing lineup.
Oh, you mean Takanori Yamamoto. He did episode direction before, right?
Exactly. And now he's listed as an assistant director for Season 4.
Okay, so what might adding an assistant director mean, like for the actual production?
Well, an AD can do a lot, maybe remembering specific story arcs, overseeing certain animation bits, or just helping juggle the whole workflow. Bringing in Yamamoto, who already knows the show, might mean they're planning for something bigger.
Like more complex stuff.
Could be. Or maybe just strengthening the directorial team as the story gets, more involved. It's subtle, but could be important.
Okay. Now, something totally essential for Shield Hero, the music. And we got great news there. Kevin Penkin is back.
Yes. Huge news. His
Wow.
score is so distinctive, right? That mix of orchestral and electronic. It just gives the show so much of its emotional punch. And having him back, plus his sub-composers, Alfredo Sirica and Natalie Jeffries also returning, it pretty much guarantees that signature sound is going to be there.
And the theme songs. Familiar names there, too.
Right.
Mad Kid doing the opening again.
Oh, yep, they did openings before. This one's called Resolution.
And Chai Fujikawa, another voice fan, will definitely recognize she's doing the ending theme, Ayen ni Ikai no.
Leaning on those artists, again, really cements that feeling of like series identity and continuation, doesn't it?
Totally. Okay, so beyond the creators, we're getting some new voice actors, too, which usually means new characters, right?
Almost certainly. The report specifically mentions Takeo Suka is joining as a character named Werner,
Werner, okay.
and Jiro Saito as someone called Jiralis.
Keralis.
New characters are always a big clue about where Naofumi's story is heading next. Given how the light novels are structured, these roles are definitely tied to whatever arcs and challenges are coming up.
So even with all the familiar faces behind the scenes, the story itself is pushing into new areas.
Seems that way. Their introduction suggests new territory.
And the question everyone's been asking,
Yeah.
when? The premiere date is locked in. Season 4 is officially coming July 2025.
July 2025. Not too far off, actually, considering we're getting these details now.
Yeah.
And if you look at the show's history, started way back in January 2019, Season 2 and 22, Season 3 and 23. It's been fairly steady.
All following Eneko Usagi's original story.
Right, and all this just confirms Season 4 is building right on top of that foundation, continuing Naofumi Iwatani's whole journey,
Yeah.
from betrayed weakest hero to, well, the protector they actually need.
So bringing it all together for you listening,
Hmm?
we've got the returning studio, most of the key staff are back, the music will sound familiar.
You also have that new assistant director maybe hinting at production shifts, and definitely these new characters voiced by Suka and Saitu.
It suggests that the core feel and quality you expect are probably safe, but the story isn't standing still. New threats, maybe new alliances.
Definitely. His fight's clearly not over.
So here's something to think about, maybe. Given Navumi's whole history, right? The betrayals, the trust issues, being the shield hero people look down on. What might the return of specific people, like Haga, Koyanagi, and Penkin, the ones who shaped so much of his recent journey, combined with new characters like Werner and Juralis,
Right.
what could that combo hint about the kind of challenges he'll face?
Yeah, that's a great point. Are we looking at more conflict brewing? Or maybe signs he might actually start building some difficult but necessary new trust in Season 4, something to chew on until July 2025.